They never tried to grab me, not once. They followed me for nearly 3 miles through the dark, matched every step, and then they just stopped, right at the edge of the campus lights, like they knew exactly where the boundary was. I've spent 30 years trying to understand why they let me go. This was 1994, first semester of college. 18 years old, 3 hours from home, bad breakup, worse sleep. No cell phone, no way for anyone to track where you went. If you disappeared for a few hours, nobody noticed. Most nights I couldn't sleep, so I walked. Usually I stayed near the track field behind the security office. Bright floodlights, safe. But one night, I kept walking. Past the dorms, past the empty gas station, past the edge of town. There was a park a few miles out with a lake in the middle of it. During the day, nice. Couples, cookouts, college kids. At 3 in the morning, it looked like somewhere you'd find a body. I sat on a fallen log near the water anyway, threw rocks into the lake, listened to the splash, tried not to think. That's when I heard it, from across the lake, deep in the trees, a dragging sound. Slow, heavy, like something being pulled through dead leaves. I told myself it was drunk college kids, someone hauling a cooler. Stupid and loud at 3 a.m., so I ignored it, until it moved. The same dragging sound, but not from across the lake anymore, from behind me. The woods back there were so dense the moonlight barely got through. I stared into them. Nothing. No flashlight, no voices, no movement. Just that sound. Closer now. Then, silence. And the moment it stopped, I knew someone was watching me. Not suspected, knew. The way you know when someone is standing too close behind you in a crowd. That pressure, that awareness. Every hair on my arms stood straight up. I got to my feet, and something in the trees moved. Fast, not toward me, like someone crouching had shifted their weight, repositioning. I said, "Nope," out loud, and started walking. The shortcut back to campus ran through the woods. I wasn't going anywhere near those trees, so I took the road. The long way. The road with no streetlights, trees on both sides, solid dark. Every few seconds behind me, leaves, a branch against something, tiny sounds, keeping pace. Then footsteps, human footsteps. I stopped. They stopped. I walked. They walked. That's when I noticed it. There was more than one set. One slightly ahead of me, one farther back, spread out, like they were covering ground between them, like they were coordinating. And they never spoke. Not once. No laughter, no voices, just movement. Always just inside the tree line. At some point, I stopped walking again, dead quiet, and then breathing behind me. Not close enough to feel, but close enough to hear. Slow, heavy. I spun around. Empty road, empty trees. Then from my left, one crunch of gravel, like someone shifting their weight, watching me panic. That's when it hit me. Nobody had grabbed me. Nobody had called out. Nobody had stepped onto the road. I'd been out there long enough. They'd had every chance. They just hadn't. Not because they couldn't, because they didn't need to. They were enjoying it. I started moving faster, then faster, eventually jogging. The footsteps kept perfect pace, not gaining, not falling behind, escorting me, like they wanted me to know they were there, like that was the whole point. The campus lights finally came into view. I hit the first lit parking lot, and everything stopped. No footsteps, no breathing, nothing. I turned around, expecting to see someone standing at the edge of the trees. Nobody, just darkness, and the road disappearing back into the woods. They had stopped exactly at the light. I never went back to that lake. Not once, not during the day, not ever. Most people, when I tell this story, focus on the following: the footsteps, the breathing, but that's not what haunts me. What haunts me is the control. Whatever was out there, it made a decision. Every step of that road it could have broken from the trees. It chose not to. I've spent 30 years wondering what it was waiting for, whether it found it, whether it still walks that road at night, whether the next person who wanders out there at 3 a.m. makes it back to the lights.